1700.
All right. I believe
Works the same way.
we are
And those
live.
are often in contrast,
Oh
right?
yeah, I didn't
Free time and
put this in
money.
the title, but
You
my
usually
daughter
have one
is
and not
here,
the
and we
other, is what I have
are
found. So it's wonderful
streaming
to be able
Yeah.
together.
to somehow have
So
both.
let me
Yeah, I mean,
get this going. I'm gonna post it
no one does
on
except for the really rich people.
Twitter that we're
I don't
live,
either. I
and then we'll
mean,
get started.
if I had,
Okay.
I don't know, if I won the lottery today, I'd just play one tournament after the other, after another. So
Streaming my daily
in an ideal
puzzle
world, that's
rush
how it would
with
work.
my daughter.
Well,
Going
I
for
wanna
what are we going
start-
for today?
I don't know
45?
much about your backstory,
Sure.
so let's start with like
Okay.
the beginnings. When did you start playing
Think
chess?
we can
Did
get
you
it?
play as like a young
I don't know.
prodigy? Did you just pick it up as an adult? I really
Okay,
don't know.
so you're
your story.
confident we can get to 43.
I
I got to 29 yesterday, but
played
that was without you.
about
I
3 or
think
4 chess
you actually
games
helped
before
me
I was 20.
because even if
And
you aren't
those 3 or 4
necessarily getting
were-
them right,
I didn't even,
you are
I didn't know
slowing
what
me
I was
down and
doing.
helping me
I
think
think
more
I
carefully.
understood the rules,
and in trying to
but I
explain
didn't
to
get much
you
more
what's
than that.
happening,
Then when I was
I do better.
25, I started
So I think
playing
it's a win-win.
on
That's my take on
chess.com and a website
Okay.
back then.
So
it
here
was
we
called
go.
ChessCube. It doesn't exist anymore.
All right,
Uh,
we are ready to start.
And
Looks like
I
there's
played
2
online
people here watching. No one is
and
chatting.
then
No,
I was
Fried
in
Foxy's here. Hello, Fried
Poland.
Foxy.
I played
Fried
with
Foxy,
another
I got your message
real person
on,
for the first time,
was it Lee Chess?
as a
I would
member,
love to do some
and
scrimmaging
I
with
was
you.
told
I have a new opening I'm working on. I'm having a hard time
when I
finding
came
people to
back
scrimmage
from
with, so I'll
Poland,
definitely get back to you
within
on
the
that
first
one.
week, I actually tried to find
Okay, did that mess things
a
up?
chess club
Hopefully
in
not.
Zagreb. I
It
didn't know how
totally
it
messed
worked.
things up.
I
Oh,
didn't
that's
know,
the
I mean,
problem.
how do you
Now I understand.
play actual
Okay.
tournament chess? I had no
I
idea.
can't
So
hear
I
a
Googled,
podcast with Stepan in
Chess
the
Club
background.
Zagreb,
I can
found
hear
the
the
place,
podcast.
came
Oh,
there,
you can.
met a bunch of people who were playing the Blitz
Interesting.
tournament.
Thanks for letting me
Met
know
one
that.
guy who ended up
Where is that?
being my friend and my coach.
That's funny.
And
How did that
2 months
happen?
later,
I
I
Oh, here it is.
Oh,
Oh my.
This podcast is apparently just playing.
Oh.
That's some good streaming right there. That is a very good stream. Also, I'm showing you my USCF. Oh, I guess since we're here, let's see. Did it update yet? Last night. No. For those of you following my journey, last night I beat another 1900 plus player over the board, and the tournament wrapped up. So it should be wow. Look, it was 22. So I should get a nice rating jump. Okay, here we go. Let's get started. Puzzle Rush Survival. Here we go. What do you think?
I think we should just take the rook.
Take the back rake, mate. Yeah, that seems
and
good.
No, that's not me yet.
Oh, sorry. I was distracted. What the heck? Is it ever going to be mate? Okay. Now what do you think?
Now we just put rook on back rank.
Rook on the back rank. The king is being obstructed by the pawns.
Yeah, that.
So we can just go bam. Checkmate. Our piece is hanging. Shall we resolve
rook
it?
D1.
Ignore it, counterattack, and win.
Yes.
Ooh, okay. Tell me it's a mate in how
rook
many
C1,
moves?
Rook takes D1. Rook takes
Okay.
E1.
So
Done.
mate in 3. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Got there. Ooh. Can we back row mate or no?
Yes.
But can't the king escape?
No.
The pawn is covering it, but also they can do that. Ooh, it's my favorite kind of checkmate. Do you remember what I named this?
No.
Queen in your face!
Ah, yes. Queen in your face. Yes.
Well, it's a very cool, unique name. Oh, these are fun. Yeah.
Puzzle square probably should make bigger.
You want to make the puzzle score thing bigger? We can do that. All right. Puzzle score. It's too small, huh? Okay.
I think it is.
If you say so. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait. We should get rid of that thing on the bottom, though. There. And then this side should be smaller.
And
And then their side should be smaller. And then big. Oh, no. It's all falling apart. This is why you don't do this on the fly. Okay. There we go. Are you happy? Are you happy
Yes.
with it? Okay. Good. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. Okay. Now what? What do you think? Ooh, really? I thought this was very easy.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Knight
Yeah, because we don't have a lot of choices, right?
Knight d6. Checkmate.
Like, you could look at this board and be like, okay, there
I
are
would like
no
knight
pieces
d6
to attack.
I would like knight d6 checkmate.
The one thing we could do
Is checkmate.
is checkmate. Okay. Okay. Do you see it?
Sorry, rook is hanging.
Our rook is hanging? Oh, should we protect it?
No.
Let's go like
Queen
rook.
h7.
Queen h7. Queen in your face, mate.
No,
Okay.
that's
Oh, okay. See this one. This one's interesting, mate, at least. Queen is hanging.
queen to d3. Check.
Queen to d3. Checkmate is good. This is kind of an epaulet mate because they can't move away. Oh, okay. Interesting stuff here.
Queen takes f2.
Okay.
Check.
Then they move.
King moves over.
Yeah, let's say king moves to h1. That's where I was stuck,
No,
but I think
I'm
I
not
see
stuck.
it.
I'm not stuck.
Yeah. Okay, and then where are you going?
Queen takes h4.
Yeah. Took me a second to see that. Oh, well, I guess we don't even have to do that. Our opponent resigned. So, like, nope, I'm out. I'm not doing this. I'm done. Okay, let's see. There is mate. Okay.
Cool.
I didn't realize that would be mate. The king is pretty limited in squares.
Oh.
Like,
Oh, I see mate. I see.
Okay.
Mate.
where are you going?
C4.
Bishop c4. King can't go anywhere. That's checkmate. Okay. Oh, well, I think I see this one. This is a cool one.
Queen h7.
Yeah, king can't really go anywhere, right? It's kind of stuck. Okay. So, king can't go there, but king has a lot of squares to go. So are we going to be able to mate? Do we do a quieter
I know
move?
it. I know it.
Ooh, hold on. Let me try to find. I haven't found it yet. Let's
checkmate.
see. There, checkmate. Okay. Tell me the moves you found.
Queen e6.
Mm-hmm.
Then the king goes there, and then the rook takes
Yeah.
e7.
And the rook comes over and delivers the mate. Good job. Okay. What do you think here? Our knight is hanging, which is unfortunate.
I see it.
Let me see it. Hold on. Let me
So-
see if I see the whole way. Let me. So it's okay. Yeah, I see it now.
Queen f3. King moves to g1, and then we checkmate.
Yeah, I originally went here, and I was like, "Huh, how do we get him?" And I was like, "Wait, no, you can go here." So you got it faster than me. Your brain is faster. It's annoying.
That's the one checkmate. Queen d2. Queen up. Rook up.
Yeah, but chess.com, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need a minute on this one. Let's see.
Okay. Oh, it's white to move.
Yes, it is white to move. Oh, what about that?
Oh.
There.
Oh, that's just me.
There.
That's just
Yeah,
me.
that is just mate. Okay.
So yeah, I see it.
What I do too. What is it?
Queen c4.
Queen c4. No, it's queen d4,
Oh,
which is I'm
d4.
sure what you meant. Bloop. Okay. Okay. Let's see there. I guess if we're even, I found a way to win a piece, which is pretty good.
Oh,
Might be enough.
I found out how to win rook. How to trade rooks. Not
Okay. How do you trade rooks? Because I think it also wins a piece.
Rook e.
Rook e1.
King
Let's.
moves over.
King goes here. Take the rook. Trade rooks.
Yes.
There's one more move that wins the piece. Can you find the extra move now? So think about where the king is.
Oh, and then knight
Yeah, and the knight.
6.
Yep, good job. This is one of the big hardest things with calculation is stopping your calculations too early. If you stop here and you're in a game, you go, that doesn't work. That just trades a piece, right? I do this a lot. And if you find the one more move, though, you win. Or you find the one move for your opponent where they win, and then you go, ooh, never mind, I'm not doing that. Okay, what do we think? Oh, I guess that
Don't
one
want
might work.
that really,
Yeah, I think I see it.
but
I think I see it.
it would be a
Oh, maybe not.
check.
Yeah, okay, so I was looking at that too.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
But wait, what if
That's fine for us.
they could block here though?
Oh.
So do we have another way to do this? We do. I think we actually have checkmate right now. Yeah, I got focused by that too.
Rook F1.
Yeah. We both got tricked by the discovery. We're like, oh, discoveries are so great.
Discovery.
Okay, this is a very common
Rook-
endgame
Rook
pattern.
H4.
Rook h4?
Yeah, trick me.
You ready for this? I wanted to play rook h7 checkmate. But this is our rook. That is not our rook. I got a little confused. Don't judge me. Okay. I think we got a good one here. Yeah, white to move. We've got a mate and 2. That's what I'm seeing.
Mate
at least.
h5 check. G takes h5, and then queen g7.
Actually, it looks like it's probably mate on either square.
Well, anyway.
I think it's just going to say done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. All right.
It would need to say done because it could be either.
Right, 'cause it could be either one.
square.
Okay, I think this one's pretty easy. Oh, we're in check. Wow, never mind. I was looking at just queen h3 ball game, but we're in check.
Yeah,
So what do we do here?
kind of would rather the rook was in there than
Okay, so I think what we have to decide is they're going to get a move. So if they get a move and they go here, they stop the mate, right?
yes.
But if we can go takes, takes, pull the queen back, can they now go in a way to stop the mate?
No.
They can't take here. They could go, oh, and they can't go there. Yeah, so I think that's what we do, right? We pull the queen down away from being able to back up, and then they give up their queen, and we're fine with it. Actually, yeah. Okay. That was kind of tricky.
Oh, okay. It's white to move.
Hmm.
That.
I think I see it.
there.
It's a tricky one.
I see it too.
Okay, what is it?
So, it is knight takes f7, rook takes f7, rook b8, check, rook goes back up, and then rook takes.
Nice. Man, your tactics are getting really strong.
Yeah, there.
You're getting to be a scary chess player.
I am.
Okay, let's see. Okay, let me see. Does that work? There. Oh, maybe that does. Don't do that. Oh, they could go there. What I was looking at is chasing this queen away from defense of this guy, but they can actually go back there.
Ooh.
And so that might not work. Another thing I'm looking at is like here. But they could just take, and this is backed up twice, so that's not an issue. And if I go here, then they can take the queen. They can take here, threatening our queen. We take. They take with check. That's very messy. We'd have to do a lot of calculation, and maybe that's what we'll have to end up doing. Is there a different, better move? Wow, I'm really struggling to find something amazing here. I think this might be the move, if we can figure out how it works. So if I go here, let's say they go back, and we take, and they take. So the queen is here, and now this discovery works much better. Now we can go like, okay, wait, but they wouldn't do that. They would go here, and they would go there. No, they have to go back. Takes, brings the queen into there, and now this discovery, like here maybe? We're only winning a pawn? Oh, but then we get to go there with the check. Wow. Let me know if you see anything better. I think that's the best I can find. Pride Foxy says, I thought your daughter was rated approximately 500. Her tactics are not noticeably worse than mine, and I am 1900 FIDE. Yes, that is correct. My daughter is kind of on a big climb, though. She's been beating some higher rated players, so my guess is her rating is going up. But yeah, it's maddening.
I actually beat someone whose rating was like 800 and has beat me like every single time because I played 2 games and I actually beat him once and drew him once.
And Daniel, hello. And Jay, yo, what's up? All right, I think this is the best we're going to find. There's a chance it's wrong, or they could just give up the piece entirely. Okay, that helps.
Okay.
That helps.
Oh, wait. No.
Okay.
We could do that, and then that would be checkmate.
I think we play a quiet move here.
I see a checkmate in
He's-
2.
Okay, what's your checkmate in 2? I see one in 2 also. I'm curious if it's the same.
Okay, so it's knight f6.
Ah.
Mine is actually forced, so it
Yeah,
guards 2 squares.
right.
And then we can actually go
And
up
then they
there.
queen, and we just say we don't even care.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Or
was
their
looking at
rook
also.
could go to g3.
And their rook could block
and then we could
here.
just take and
If their rook could block here, they'd be okay, but they can't. So yeah, that was the same thing I saw. Nice. Wow, your tactics are cruising.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So I could do
All my initial moves are. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it. It's a tricky one. It's one of those ones where you have to set up a situation. So, like, the way I look at it, there's this book, Chess Tactics from Scratch, and it talks about, like, launching squares and stuff. So, like, where would this knight like to fork from? Is there a spot on the board where it could fork really nicely?
yes.
Where? E7. So it's hitting the king, but it's not doing enough, right? It's going to be lost to the queen. But it's also hitting this square, and it's hitting this square and this square. So if we could set up a scenario where this guy landed here and hit the king and something great on one of these squares, we'd be in business. So can you move one of their pieces to one of those vulnerable squares? And if you can, then we win. Because we get this piece and the piece we fork. What do you think?
Those vulnerable squares
Yeah.
you mentioned aren't that vulnerable.
Well, this one already has a piece on it, and it's being attacked. So it's pretty vulnerable. It just looks bad because we're giving up our queen. But let's calculate it out. So if we take that vulnerable square,
True.
and then they have to
Okay.
recapture, what happens?
Then we can take the bishop.
Yeah.
And the fork and then
So
get
we
it.
create our own fork, even though it's not there at the beginning. In the end, it is.
It's a royal fork.
Yeah, we were able to create a royal fork. Kevin, what's your puzzle survival record? It's not very good. What is it, 50 or 51?
So it's actually 51.
51,
But
okay.
he actually cannot get like into the mid 40s without me.
Yeah, I've been struggling. I have been topping out about 43 recently. I think I get impatient as it gets later. Okay. This is definitely a weird one. Like, we could go take, but then they have this runaway pawn.
And then it's
I don't know that we want to race like that. Is there something better we can do? We don't. Okay, well, fair enough.
But then also could take
I mean, what else do we do, though, is the problem. Let's calculate very carefully. So we take. They have to take, or they
need
lose.
to take and then we start moving.
We just
up on the
move
numbers.
here,
There.
here, and then we win. And if they block here, we go here. So this is the answer. Okay. We just ignore that. We don't have to take that pawn. Oh, I didn't consider that. But if we go here, we're still fine. We go here, check, as we said. Oh, sure, I'll take a free rook. Why not?
Sure.
Why not? I'll take
Free
a rook.
rook fun.
So Daniel says we're hitting 50. He feels it. You know what, Daniel? I think you might be right. We're both doing well today, so
I don't.
we'll see what happens. What'd you say?
I don't know if we'll hit. 50, but
Okay, well,
it's
she's not-
possible.
She's not as confident.
It's possible though.
This
okay.
one
Oh,
actually
it's
looks
black.
hard.
I was calculating.
So our piece is hanging. They're up a piece. And if we move to attack this, they get our pawn, and then it just looks like a draw. Okay, so here's the other thing I'm looking at. This is all a mess, but look at this king.
Yeah.
No. No.
No.
No. Can only come out here. What if we did this maneuver? Do we have time? That's the question. And it looks to me like the answer is yes.
Yeah, it does.
So we go here.
Here.
And checkmate. Okay. Whew. That was close. I was getting stumped on that one. I was like, uh-oh.
Black to... Oh. That's what it is. I see.
Ooh. Well, does that work?
Rook F2.
Rook F2.
Something
Rook
happens.
F2. Something happens. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's...
And then Queen takes...
Wait. Let's start with something concrete. What if we just took their piece?
They would take...
They kind of have to take back, right? When they take back, we could take, they would take, and we check, and then they go here, and then we have nothing.
Yeah.
Wasn't that great? Aren't you glad we
Then
looked at that?
The thing is, our rook is hanging, so which could be used as bait.
Which rook is hanging? This is hanging?
Yeah.
So if we were to go...
Oh, wait, oh. Our queen's hanging as well.
Let's look at this. Queen takes. Yeah, there's not enough there either. This is a hard one. Looking at everything. Queen sacks. Nothing seems to work. So we're actually up in exchange. What am I talking about? So we don't have to do as much as I thought we had to do. All right. We could just go here, here. We've given back the exchange. And now do we have something interesting from there? We could go... Takes, check there, here. Let's get behind this pawn. They go there to guard it. I don't think that is the way to go, but I think we're on the right track. There. Oh, we're closing in. I can feel it. I'm also wanting to look at this, but I don't think that works. Because if they just take here, we don't really have anything. Here? What about here to start with? And then they just take and all of our pieces hang. Okay, alright. That's not great.
All of our pieces hanging.
I don't think we want to hang all of our pieces. This one's only 27 and it's this hard.
Yeah.
That is a little surprising. Okay, one more time. Takes. How does that change the position? Takes. This rook checks. He goes here. We could go here and eat all these pawns. That pawn runs. Eat. Runs. Eat. Runs.
Eat.
Go here.
Eat.
We would have these two connected passers. That pawn is scary. I think I want to go for it. What do you think?
Go for what?
Whoops. Here.
Okay.
What do you think? Should we do it? I can't find anything else. If you see something better, let me know. Okay, that was right. Let's stop for a moment before we plow ahead. We could go, instead of forcing that trade, we could go here and eat some pawns that way. Takes. Oh, we could go here. This looks like it might work. What if we went here, rook comes over. There's no way to guard this pawn. They go, say, there. We take. They take. We go here. This pawn falls. and then we each have 3 pawns. That's not that great. Well,
We can just move our queen down.
move our queen down to
Yes.
here.
No, like
Here.
E5.
E5 here. If we're gonna do that, I'd kind of rather just take this pawn. And the more I look at it, why don't we just take that pawn? If we take this pawn, then we're threatening to take both of the other pawns. I think we should do that. Let's do it.
Nope.
Ooh, no. Okay, I'm not looking at the chat during the puzzles, so you guys can talk about it. Not a problem. You guys were saying rook takes b7 or rook f1. All right, let's bring that one up. Let's take a look at that one. So we went here. Oops. We went here. They took rook f1. I don't understand that. Oh, rook f1. Oh my goodness. Why didn't we get that one?
C Queen said that.
Yep, C Creen got it. Good job.
Good job, C Queen.
Okay, well, let's get back in the groove. Let's get back. No more misses ever till tomorrow.
Let's get back where C Queen is.
Yeah, let's get where C Creen is. I'm looking at this. Pinning the knight. Can they back it up again? It doesn't look like it.
Look at their king.
Look at their king. Okay.
There's not really any pawns. They take castle, basically.
Okay. I like that idea. But the main diagonal open is this one. And this, neither of them can get to it. And all of our pieces are far away from the king, so we can't, like, stick knights in these holes. But I like that thought process. I think we can win this piece, though. The only question I have is if we go here and they go there, will that piece fall? And it will not, because we can take here. What do you think? Does that look good? Okay, I think it's good. Okay, or they just do that. Oh, I see, because they're still hitting this piece. But we can take. Yeah, we'll take first, and then we're good. Let's see what these guys say. Rook, yeah. Okay, yep, and Daniel liked our rook c8 move. Okay, make sure you don't look over there, though, while we're solving, okay?
I know I'm not.
Okay, good. Okay, wow, look at this. Threatening mate on 2 different squares. Should we resign?
No!
Okay, we're not resigning.
That's the little kid way.
The little kid way is never surrender.
Never.
I want to look at this. In fact, is that just checkmate?
That.
It looks like it. That's just checkmate.
Let's checkmate.
Okay, they had a mate in 1, and we had a mate in 1. Alright, so we're pretty close to getting a mate here. I think I see it. Tell me if you see it. Boom, 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 boom. It's a mate in 3 that I see. Maybe I'm not seeing it correctly.
Oh.
Jay says we should have offered a draw in that last position. Oh my goodness, speaking of draws, last night, this game was going on next to me. I was on board 3. They were board 2. They were very, very good players. And this guy he's attacking the other guy. His king is completely naked. All the pawns are gone. There's a queen and a rook in front of his king. And the guy's shaking his head like, oh, I'm in trouble. And then he just out of nowhere goes, draw? And the other guy was like, what? No! That was very funny. And then the guy's like, okay. Alright. So, did you see it yet?
No.
Okay. Watch. This one's tricky. We gotta give up our queen. I know you hate that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, so you saw this, and then they take, and then we take, and then they take, and you saw all that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
From
and
there,
just go rook e8.
calculate one more move. Yeah. Calculating one more move's tough. It's always hard to figure out when do you stop the calculation.
Wait.
Okay. We don't have many
Aw.
pieces developed, but oh, we can do that. Right? Boom, boom, boom. Moves. Queen in your face. Yeah.
What? Queen in your face me? Queen
So-
in your face me?
This is what I was looking at, but at first I was like, well, we can't do that. But can we force a way to do that? Oh, maybe it doesn't work. I was thinking we could go here, here, here. But what if we go here and they push there? Then does it not work all of a sudden?
Just take the knight.
We could just take the knight. That's true, because it's hitting the bishop, and then we move. Okay. I think we should go for it. That looks right.
Oh.
I think that's fine. We just take the knight and say, cool, thanks. Jay says, you said board 2. Does the board number indicate how good the players are? Yes. Yeah, board 1 is the highest. And the funny thing, though, at this tournament, board 1 was 2 of the lower rated people. They just both went 3-0 in the club championship. Like 1400 and 1600 in a room of like 2000s and 1900s. These two guys made it to the finals. It's very interesting. Okay. I think I see it.
Oh.
Let's
yeah,
see.
same.
Boom, boom,
Same.
boom, boom. The
Queen
only...
takes b1, rook takes b1, rook takes
Okay,
b1.
that's the easy way. But what if they go here? We just take him, right? Yeah, we just take him. Boom. We got there. 32. 32. We're closing in. Closing in. Oh, interesting.
Alien.
Alien attack. Okay. Okay, I think I have an idea. Boom, 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 boom. There. Yeah. Okay, I
Oh,
see it.
wait a minute.
You see if you see it,
I didn't see it because it's white.
because you thought it was black to move. Because you saw that menacing queen, and you said, "Ooh, I can do this." Okay. Take a moment. White to move. We don't have a lot of options, right? We're down an exchange and a piece, so we're basically going for mate or their queen. Is their king vulnerable? Let's start there.
Extreme.
Okay, extremely. Yeah. So what are some ways we could exploit it?
I see jag me.
Oh, okay. Where is it?
Queen g3.
Yeah,
King.
nice.
That's
Oh, you didn't see you could go this way. Well, we should calculate that out then.
Anyway,
Where are we going?
it would still need mate in just a couple
Yeah. Well, tell me the moves.
Queen g7.
Okay. And then he has to go there.
Where and then queen e7.
Yeah. Good job. Okay. Wow, look at this amazing bishop move. Oh, okay, they at least got a piece. I thought it was a random move. I was like, what the heck? Okay. The queen is hanging.
Oh,
I don't know if that's enough, though. We're down...
that's fun.
We will be down material still. So maybe we can find something better than that. Okay. There.
I see.
You see something?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
C2.
wait. I need a minute. I haven't found it yet. What I was looking at is some ideas of like this. I don't think this works though. This takes. Because I was thinking the bishop would take, and then we could come in and mate, but that does not work. If you start with c2, and they move the queen
D8.
to here,
Oh.
then we could check, but they do get out here. I don't know. Let's look a little bit more.
Still with our rook.
Yes, but our rook can't go very far. Okay. I think I see a checkmate on. There's actually a mate in one.
Mate and
There's a mate in one. Yeah. We got very distracted by a lot of things going on this board, but there's a mate in one. Just like, hey, just play me. Just play me. It's a mate in one.
where?
Can you find it? Okay. Let me just show you something. If your knight goes here, is it a mate in one?
Oh, no.
No, 'cause
But
they're gonna take you.
knight G10.
Yeah, for some reason, when I first calculated, I only looked at this knight move. And only after I did a million other calculations did I see that knight move. So, there you go. Yeah, no, isn't that bizarre that that's a mate in one? But it was a hard mate in one for some reason. Like, I really struggled with that one. We almost didn't get it. Okay. I'm certainly looking at this file. But, and I'm also looking at like this and this, but I don't know that there's enough there. And our pieces can't move that much, so I don't really understand what's happening in this position. Is there a way to trap something of theirs?
Aw, I wish we had queen.
Yeah, if we had a queen, things would be much easier.
Oh, yeah.
Takes,
Queen was
takes.
instead of the rook on the d file, I would have mate in 2.
You would have mate in 2? Okay.
But alas, we don't have a queen.
No. I had to double check it was white to move. Because I was like, this is weird. Okay. Something I'm looking at, I don't think it is much. These guys are on the same file. Also, we could pin here. I don't know if this pin does much because it is backed up. But can we make
Same with the
it do something?
D5 pin.
D5 pin. Yeah.
Yeah, our
Yeah,
bishop,
right.
we just trained.
But we could go here. So we could start here. Oh, I'm seeing it now. So if we go here, we're actually threatening this and this. So they almost have to take. Then we take, and now suddenly this pin is worth something.
Cool.
Does that seem like a good idea?
Yeah.
I think it's the best we're going to find. Yeah, and we only get an exchange, but... yeah, exchange is fine. Oh, there was more!
I
Oh.
have the next move.
Wait, hold on. In this one? Or in that other one already?
Yeah.
This one? Yeah, I think so too. So let's look at. So it was here, here, there.
And then you play bishop to f7.
Yep. I wish I had calculated that better.
Ah.
I rushed that one because that one was not hard. That was more of like a rush, and then afterwards you're like, no. That was embarrassing. I know. Now we only have one miss left, and we're at 34. Daniel, I got bad news, my friend. I don't think we're making 50. I just don't think it.
Unless we can go 16.
16 in a row with no misses. Our track record says
No.
maybe not. Okay. Queen in your face is not mate.
Queen in your face, mate, is no longer there.
Oh, wait. What about... I think this queen is trappable. Because if we look at the squares... No. 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 And she's trapped.
What about E and F?
What?
E2?
Nope.
Oh, and
Nope. We got her.
we got. Oh.
Oh. Well, we got a piece.
Got a piece!
We got a piece. We thought we had her, but we got a piece. We'll take it.
Got a piece!
We will take it.
Like alien.
Oh, look at this. Daniel still has faith. You know what, Daniel?
Yeah.
I like that about you. Blind faith. I like it.
Yay!
Okay. Ooh, I think I see the... yeah, I think I see it. Let's see if you can find it. What's happening in this position?
Elect.
There's really only one defining feature I see that could be tactical. I call it stack 'em and crack 'em. If you have my
Stack.
Chessable, of course. They're stacked Now let's crack.
Is it G?
Okay. Is it what? G4? Oh, to remove the pawn?
Yes.
They probably would just back up their pawn. So is there another way to dislodge this guy? So you wanted to remove the defender of him, which is a great idea. But if we removed him entirely... Oh, that guy's not defended.
We'll move him entirely.
But then the problem is he goes here. But then we kick him again!
Kick him!
Kick that knight around.
Oh.
Oh, that's fine. We'll do that. We stacked him and then we cracked him.
No, we didn't. We didn't.
Well, we cracked him. We cracked him.
Tried to crack.
We did crack him.
And we didn't end up cracking them, but we stacked them and did.
Wow, I see a really, really
Is it?
cool idea, maybe? Wait, let's make sure. We are down a piece, though.
Oh.
So, maybe this still works. I'm looking at a couple of things. I'm looking at that. And I'm looking at this. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, he goes there. Does this work? Takes,
Oh.
takes.
Oh, I did not notice that.
I think
found
we
something
win.
I
Okay, what did you
found
find? I think I found it too. What do you got?
So queen
Mm-hmm.
takes e3.
Nice.
Check.
Double attack.
Yes, the king moves away.
Yeah.
We take the rook.
Yeah.
And then the queen takes, and then the pawn.
And then we got it. Good job. We both got that one. Nice. We're at 37. I at least want 40. That's always my goal. Okay, wait a second. If we go there, there, there,
I found.
there.
No,
Wait,
that's
one
not
second.
to make that sad.
there. Okay, I think I found it. Okay, you looked at this, right?
Yes.
And then you saw you could go here.
Yes.
Right. So I did too. And so then I said, what about a quiet move? Is there a quiet move we can make that would make it so they can't escape here? Can we cover that hole?
Yes, rook.
Yeah. But then there's a problem. They're going to move this pawn. And so when we go here, they're going to go here. But can you find the solution to that? You ready? Boom. Boom!
Ah. Boom, boom.
So you had to find several ideas there. Black to move? This one looks
Oh.
easy.
That,
This one looks real easy. How's this? Oh, we're in check. We're in check.
oh.
We're in check. I was like, what? This is just a freebie? Oh, these are my worst ones. These check ones, when there's several squares, I almost always go to the wrong square.
Oh.
So let's think about it. So this is mate. So all we have to do is really survive here. How do we not get mated? Wait, let me look first, and then you look, and we will come up
I've
with our
already
ideas. Okay, I know, but let me look first. So here,
You
here.
can't go there.
Just let me look. Can't go there. We only have 2 moves, huh? So if we go here, they can go here, and that's very close to mate. I can go here. Okay, if I go here, and they go here, now I can hide here. But then they can go here, and then I can go here, and then they can go here, and then I go here, and then they can go here, and they get checkmated. What? There. Oh, maybe this is the idea? So, like, here or here, I go here, then they go here, I go here. No, if they were there, then here, then here. I like this way. Which way do you like?
That way.
Okay. Now the question is up or down. I think down is correct. If we go
Why?
down and they go here, we go here. Wait. No, it'd be
Up.
here, here, here,
No.
here.
It would be checkmate.
Let me check. Hold on. Let's
Yeah.
see. Wait, hold on. I think
If
you're
you-
right. I think you're right. So if I went here, you would just checkmate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
that's
why-
not going to work. That's not going to work. And if we go here, Wait, we could go here, though. And then we don't get checkmated, but we get run around. So you want to go here, and then we're totally fine, actually. There's no more checks. No, there is. There's this one. But then we go here, and then there's this one. And then we go here, and there's this one. We don't get away. Ah, I think I found it, actually. Watch this. This is cool. Here. And then I thought they could go here and check us.
No.
We go here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're fine. Oh. Ooh, I didn't exactly look at that.
I
But
did.
now they're fine, right?
Yeah, I
Because we
know,
go here.
but now we're fine.
And they give up to queen. Woo, boy. Oh, boy. Let's see. Alex, what's up, man? How are you? All right. Well, I think you might have saved me on that one. That might have been a teamwork one. Let's see. Wow, I don't see this one yet. This is a.
If we get this wrong, we won't get.
Oh, that's right. This is a big one for us. So we are. Wait, what is the material even? This is a weird one. We are down an exchange. Yeah, we're down an exchange. Okay, that's not the worst. I am definitely not seeing this. Let's see if we can get there. There. Ah, that's the point. I was like, this is a dumb move, but we should look at it anyway. Here's the question. Is it a dumb move?
No,
Why not?
because the queen is kind of trapped.
Queen is pretty darn close to trapped. The bishop is leaving the defense of this pawn, though. So can they take? That's what you need to calculate. So can they take there? Take the arrows away. If we attack the queen and they take the pawn, do we stop our calculation there? Or do we keep going? Oh, cool. No, I'll get. All right, so just take a look. Is that where you want to stop your calculation, or do you want to keep going?
That is where I want to stop my calculation.
Green screen down. Also totally messed up now. I don't know what happened. Is it backwards? Well. Oh boy. We'll just get that later. We'll figure that out later.
Wait, that's not really messed up.
Wait, where is? Oh, okay. It is messed up, but that's fine. Okay, so right now, did you look?
What? No.
Oh, okay, good. All right, so remember, we're here, here, and is that where we stop our calculation? You said yes, but I would like to encourage you to calculate one single more move. We've got a showdown.
Oh, I want my queen. I want the queen.
So what are you going to do to get the queen?
Bishop to H2.
Bishop to H2, check will win the queen. Or they can do that, which is fine, right? We just take and we're in the
Yeah.
exact same ballpark. Then they go here and we take. So that's fine. But we did have to see the other move or we wouldn't have got there.
What rating are the puzzles? That puzzle was 2249.
2249. So I think we're seeing the biggest thing in your game as calculating one move farther, right?
Yes.
I would say that might be the same for me. But yeah, so just maybe keep that in mind tonight as you're playing your tournament game. One move farther. All right, black to move.
Unless I calculate checkmate.
Unless you calculate checkmate. So look at this. This king is not doing great.
Ooh, okay.
So if we put this check on, there is one place it can go there. And so now it's getting even more limited. And then if we go here, the knight's covering that.
There's not covered. There's not covered.
So here, here, king's there. Maybe even that knight check would be good. Oh, if nothing else, they're losing a piece here. They're losing this piece, right? Here, here, take the piece.
Just saying our knight's hanging.
Oh, but that would be checkmate.
Is hit.
Our knight is not hanging if we take this piece. but checkmate is hanging. But I think this is the answer. It's here, here, and then from there I'm not totally sure. I think it's here. And then he's got to go over here somewhere, and then we mate on the corner. So it's here, don't poke me. Here, and then I believe this is mate, right? Because it can't come back. 41! What will your tips be for me to learn chess as a beginner? And also, I am on 150 points. We saw your pile of unread chess books.
Yeah.
Oh, not all those are unread, Marcus. How dare you make such a statement? Only half of them are unread. What a scandalous statement to make. All right, let's give Alex some tips for learning chess as a beginner. Okay, you ready for my number one tip? My number one tip is blunder less, which is very easy to say, very hard to do. And in order to blunder less, it's like take your time, look at the pieces that are in contact with each other when you're moving. And then my last suggestion is a book review I'm going to do in the next couple days called Susan Polgar's Learn Chess the Right Way #3.
It's
And-
the defense one, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, it's all about defense. And you read through that, and did you feel like it helped you with your blundering?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so. What are your tips to Alex for improving as a beginner? You were very recently a beginner.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
What are your tips? Okay, she wasn't ready for her to give tips apparently.
Yeah.
I think a tip that I saw from her games is slowing down. Slowing down is a really important tip. That means A, playing slower time controls, and B, when you're playing them, taking your time. Rushing. So a good example of this is there's a kid at my club. When I met him, how old was Forrest? 9 or 10? Something like that?
Something like that. He would hover his hand over the piece, like.
Yep. He would, before I moved, he was ready to move. This was not a blitz game. This was a game 55. When we finished the game, I had like 8 minutes left, and he had used 3 minutes on his clock.
Yes.
And he was quite good, I could tell, but he was only 1,000 because he just couldn't slow himself down. He has slowed himself down. He has also gotten better. He's now 2,000. So I am not saying slowing down will give you 1,000 rating points, but it will help.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get back to this. We're on 41.
40.
I wanna make 50. I wanna do it.
That's only 9.
That's only 9. The hard 9 though. It's not 9 back row mates anymore.
9 back
So,
me.
Some things I'm looking at in this position are this interaction, and this stuff. I feel like it's some combination of those ideas. And one more idea, this.
Back.
So, can we put any of these together? Takes,
Yeah, we can.
takes.
I
Ooh, I have an idea too.
Okay, well, I saw E4.
Okay.
The bishop could take us, but then the king could take, and then whatever they do, basically,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter.
It does
We
matter.
could do rook A8,
Mm-hmm.
and then the queen. Oh, wait.
So
okay.
after you
Oops.
move here, they're taking. But we could resolve that. We could just go takes, then go here. It's a double attack. I guess the problem is, what if they just take us? And then what would we? So let's see. Takes here. They take us. We could take here. They take our rook. We take their bishop. And we are losing as they.
Cool.
Well, yeah, they can get him out this way. Okay, I think that's it, though. I think we just need to fine-tune it a little bit. Figure out how to make it better.
Make their moves worse. That's how to make it better.
That's how to make it better. Make their moves worse. Okay. What if we could move the bishop so that when we did the double attack, it's hitting these two? That would win for sure. Now, that's easier said than done. Can we move that bishop? I'm not sure we can, actually. Takes, take. Oh, and plus my move, the rook's not even there anymore. Yeah, I don't see a way to move the bishop. So now we need a different version of this plan. Or a whole different plan. Takes, there. There. No, none of these are working. So what I was looking at is if we go takes, and we take here first, and move the bishop here, does that change it at all when we go here?
Yeah.
I don't think it changes it enough though, right? They just take, we take, they take, we take. What did we get there? We got, actually, we got 3 pieces, but we gave up 1, 2, 3, and we're down in exchange. So as long as we're willing to go down in exchange, it was great. I don't really want to do that. What the heck are you doing? That's a little annoying. I don't know if you knew that. Okay, well, buddy, I do not see anything better than that, and it doesn't work. What do you see anything here that looks interesting that we're missing, that we're not taking into account? Let's take these arrows away. They're very annoying. Well, should we do it? Just say 41's not that bad. Okay. Okay. I mean, that seemed like it had to be right. So maybe now that we're closer, we can figure something out. I just don't think this idea works as we've constructed it. One more time, divs. They take here. Yeah. Can we... This thing's pretty vulnerable. Can we take advantage of it? Like, if we go here, it's hanging. If they take, and we take... Does that really do anything? Let's check the material real quick. Are we actually up material or something? No. Ah, man. Takes, there. There. Wait. What about takes, here, takes, we take here. Then if they take here, look what we have at the end of this. We have this, because this is vulnerable now. I think this works. No! It didn't work. Dang it. I worked so hard. Okay, let's see. Let's check this one. What happened? Okay, so it was takes, and I guess this first. If takes, we go here. Nope. If we go here, they take. We go here, and now they have 2 things hanging. So let's back up to that. So what did we miss in here? Okay, so we went takes, push. They felt compelled to take here for some reason. Oh, okay, here's why. Because when we went here, after takes, they have to take here or they get checkmated. Or they lose the rook. And we take, and now this is still hanging, right? and this is hanging. Got it. So we
Redo the
go.
puzzle, redo the puzzle.
Yeah. What is happening? Why is it not doing it?
Because you're on
Oh.
the last stage.
Right. What happened there?
The,
Okay, so let's redo it. So here. So we go here, there, E6. When they go there,
we take the knight. Sure?
right, we take the knight because now we're threatening to take that piece. And then after they take our piece, now they're just left with two hanging
Then,
pieces.
for some reason, they say we should take there
Yep.
instead of, I'm pretty sure, checkmating them.
It's not checkmate because then they would go
Oh.
here and they would lose no pieces.
Ah.
Yeah, so, okay. Well, we did pretty well. We got 41. We didn't get what we wanted, which was 50. But, you know, we don't always get in life what we want. Just always. All right, let's see. Daniel is rated 2050 USCF. Wow, that's some impressive stuff. Foxy and Daniel are sure highly rated. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed our failure or our success, depending on how you're measuring it. What are we saying? 40 is pretty good, right?
41's better.
Yeah. So we'll say it's a mild success. We'll go with mild success. All right, and I think that's going to do it for today. We got some stuff we got to take care of. So we got our chess night tonight, and we'll see you next time, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Says little green guy.